args I'd written. It is the name of array. Square bracket shows us we are creating a single dimensional array, and string shows us which type of array we are using. Actually, string is a class which has no limitation of spacing, how many character store, any character store. That's why Java accept input in the form of string only. And then we have next line. See, system.out.println. It contains three things. System is a class, out is the object, println is a function. And same the next point also, system.out.print. We have system as a class, out is the object, and print as a function which is present in system class. Actually, system is a predefined class which deals with input and output devices. If we are using system.in means we are dealing with input device. If we are using system.out means we are dealing with output devices. Presently we are dealing with output device, means we want to show output in our terminal window. Terminal window is the output window. We want to show output. See, println has a role that if we are writing anything in double quotes, it print in the same way, same as print also, but both are having one difference, that println has ln means new line and print doesn't have. It means if println prints details, then it changes line, and if we are using print, the cursor stand in the same line. They are not supposed to change line. Then we have next thing, that is plus sign. Plus is work as a concatenation operator, which is present when it is present inside a system.out.println function. Its role is changed. It never provides addition, it provides concatenation. Concatenation means joining of two things together. And then we have semicolon. Semicolon is a line terminator. What we are writing in one line, we have to end with semicolon only. And curly braces shows us the boundaries of a variable, of a class, of a function, where we are placing it. And then we have the next step, that is we have to compile our program. When we are compiling a program, first of all what we have to see, compile button, or you are supposed to have one shortcut, that is Ctrl+K. If you want to do, you can use it. If you want to click on compile, then you click on compile. After compiling it, you are getting, see in the below section of this window, what is written, class compiled, no syntax error. It means we are not having any kind of errors. Errors are of three types. First one is syntax, another one is logical, and the third one is runtime error. Actually, presently we are not having any syntax error. You are supposed to see this. After saying this, you have to close this window. For closing, you have to press in cross, or either we have one more shortcut, that is Ctrl+W. Whatever you want to do, you can do for closing it. After closing it, we are getting back to the same window from where we have started. See, now class doesn't have any slanting lines, it is removed. It means class is compiled. And then what we have to do, we have to right click on it, and after right clicking on it, we are getting a main function. See, we are having void main string as in front of us because we have placed static keyword in front of our main function. Static keyword allow our function to show in front of us. That's why we are having that look. See, void main string args. If we are not writing static in front of a void main, we are not supposed to see this function. That's why we have to write static in front of it. And actually, from main function, a logic execution starts. And see, After clicking on it, we are getting one dialog box. In that dialog box, we have to press OK. Then we are proceeding for running portion of a program. See what we are getting. A terminal window as output. Addition of 25 and 50 is equals to 75. Remember, we have to close it after convince. We are already getting convinced from our output, then we have to close it. After closing it, either you have to press cross or you have to press Ctrl plus W, whatever you want to do. Or if you want to close project, then you have to press Ctrl Q, or you have to visit project first, and then from project you have to close it. And when you are coming back and opening it, then what you have to do, you have already created your project. Then see, when you are clicking on project, you are not supposed to create again a new project. You have already created. That's why you have to visit open recent, means you have a recent project in front of you. See, I am having my first project in front of me. We have to click on it. Our project will be open in front of us. If we are not getting it from the recent list, then we have to click on open project. Either you have to click on open project or press Ctrl plus O. Thank you for watching.